Hi and welcome back. As you can see, this is my Mixed Media Morsels journal, and I've been working in it. And I just tried, let me see which morsel that was. Excuse me, I have to turn this around. Um, Morsel 19, which was a focal image silhouette, and it's kind of a fail. I was trying stamping because I have a lot of bold stamps that come out as silhouettes, and this is I think it's called Lakeside Cove Small, and I stamped it on deli paper thinking that the Mod Podge would kind of disappear the additional paper I didn't cut away into the background, and that didn't work, so I'm going to redo it and hopefully it works better this time, and I think I'll bring you along. I just tried to redo the last part of my iPad cover. I managed to lose all of it because it's somehow saved in a format that nothing can read, even though I did it all the same way I always do it. I haven't been having a very good day. Anyway, I've got some English Navy and some Royal Violet. That's an old one, but I really like that color. And then this is an orange. And then there's a little pot I have right here that has red in it because I kind of want it to be dark, evening, kind of dark, late dusk with a little bit of an orange horizon sunset. So I may fast forward some of it. I don't really have a lot to say. I'm going to put the orange down in the center first, and that's probably more than enough. Always helps when I have a paintbrush. Use this one. Oh, nope. Sorry, I'll use this one. It's just a flat. The first one I picked up was kind of an angle. So I'm just going to put a little bit of orange through here. And I think the cove, the inlet reflection, I'm going to put right about there. And extra paint, I'm just putting it on a scrap paper over here. I'm going to get as much out of that brush as I can because this paper isn't meant for water, and I'm trying to keep as much water out of it as I can. But I want that little pot of red. I think it's a reddish metallic, but let's see, I'm going to put that, I think, above the orange a little bit. I'm not going to use quite as much as I used the last time, even though it is a really pretty color. I didn't quite fade it down like I did. Oh well. Do want some red though. I'll just blend it down towards the bottom of the orange. A little bit, not too much. And clean the brush off again. Get some of the orange out and the red. And then I think I actually used a little bit of a light blue over the red. Just a little. And I think I blended most of it out. So we're going to try to do that again too. Not a lot, just a little tiny bit. The orange is kind of blending into it. We're getting a little bit of a brown, but that's okay too. Put a little bit of that color down in here. Okay, and then I'm going to put, well, I think I'm going to put the purple. May not be exactly the way sunset colors line up, but hey, it's my sunset. It's lining up the way I want it to. That's a dark purple. Okay, here comes the navy to save the day. Okay. If you notice, I've got a piece of masking tape at the top too, just to kind of keep it from the paint from kind of seeping everywhere. And, well, that wasn't enough. So I just kind of wanted to go right over. It really is nighttime. Can you tell painting is not my strong suit? We're just covering all the way up. And a little bit of the dark color to blend into the horizon. I'm trying to keep that line kind of straight. Got a little bit of that coming in. Kind of a cloudy night. Not a lot of stars, no moon. Just kind of still. I'm going to put a little bit more orange, just a little tiny bit. That didn't exactly come out a tiny bit, did it? Just want to put a little more of a glow in here. I think I may have to do that with yellow. I'll tell you, I'm struggling with everything. These last few days have not been easy. Nothing's coming easy, that's for sure. I might put a little bit of this up in here. Okay, across there, because I'm going to have trees in there. Now I'm going to put the brush in the water, and then we'll get out my heat gun. This is the point where Kat used a cutout from a magazine and painted it black. She did like a heron. But I'm going to use these stamps from Stampscape Incorporated. If you've never watched a Stampscapes YouTube video, I highly recommend it. Kevin is the owner of the stamp company in California, and he does some really incredible stamping that he does on glossy cardstock, and he uses regular ink, stamp pad ink, to color the image. He does scenes, so, and he is amazing. I can't say enough good about him and his, let's see, there's Lakeside Cove. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this stamp, which is trees on a rocky shoreline, or you could do it trees and a field if you want to change it up, because it works well for both things. And I'm just going to pull out my trusty Fiskars stamp pad tool thing and line that up the best I can. Not that it matters, because I can make it work. And then I want to get my Stays On black ink. I'm going to stamp all over this image and get it nice and wet, because it needs to stamp over all the dark paint on the page. Okay, I'm going to stand up so I can get a better. That didn't work, did it? I forgot these things don't stick. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, well, I couldn't find my blocks that I have the double stick on. I know that they're here somewhere. I think I really need to take the time and actually move stuff to a home. I've only moved all of my craft supplies about 4 times in the last year. I'm amazed I remember where anything is. So I'm just going to press that down. Okay, now it's going to stick. I'll reapply my Stays On. Okay. Let me get this here where I think it's lined up to the horizon, kind of. It can go right there. Okay. Nope, didn't work. Okay, I stepped back and I realigned my stamp and I re-stamped it, and then I stamped it overlapping a little bit on this side, and now it actually looks like there's a couple of little coves and the light kind of changes, so I'm actually pretty happy with that. So I'm just going to wipe my cove stamp off a little bit and try to bring it up and leave the double-sided tape. I tell you, here we go. We're getting there. No, we're not. Now there's a little piece of tape left on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into my Lakeside Cove small set, and I'm going to pull out the I don't know. Well, this is a guy, and this is you probably can't even see it, it's so small, but it's a guy in a canoe. And I am going to put him on this one little piece of tape that managed to stay on my stamp block. Sorry for the glare. Stamp on him and get him all nice and juicy black. And now I'm going to wipe all the, I'm trying to get used to this setup because I have my camera pointed straight down instead of angled. Not sure I like it. Just wipe up some of the extra black that I don't want in the picture. Let's see. Let's see if I can get him. Let's see, I don't want him completely in the glow, maybe off to the side a little. Right there. Okay, oh, cool. Okay, so that's that. Take that off a little bit and take it off. Of course, it took the plastic with it too. So there's that. I have, gonna get another piece of, let me widen this out a little bit because I know you're just sitting there staring at that picture. Oh my goodness. Another piece of double-sided tape. I'm sorry. I'm everywhere. I don't know if it's the day. I mean, my whole day has been a little strange. Okay, I'm going to put this tape this way because I've got some reeds and grasses. Trying to put the tape where I can find it again. Okay. So there's the tape down on the thing, and then this is reeds and grass. More black stays on. Well, that's not what I want to do. Okay, wipe some of the black off so it doesn't wind up on page 2. Okay, yep. I didn't get one side of it. Okay, and these are great stamps. They're well cut and everything. So I'm just going to put some grasses over here on the edge. And I might put another one in too. Let's make it a little bit shorter and maybe a little slanty. Okay, cool. Let's see, can I get this? Oh, I took the tape with it too. Okay, and then thank you for struggling with me. I appreciate it. I'm going to put another piece of tape on my Fisker stamp block. It's double-sided tape. There. Tape is down. Now I have another stamp in here, and they're migrating birds. And there's a whole bunch of them. Guess it really doesn't matter what's the top and what's the bottom. I was trying to figure that out. Put some more stays on the birds. And I think, move my stamps out of the way. I think they can. I'll go up over these trees and press down. Okay. So those are the migrating birds. I guess they're good. I'm going to just take the tape off. I think I'm going to dry it a little bit first. Move my stays on out of the way. Okay, take my masking tape off and set it aside. Take my deli paper out, and I will turn this around and show you my number 19 mixed media morsels, and that's the silhouette. Like, this is done with stamps instead of paper, but I really wanted to do one of these, so I thought I would share it with you. I hope that you have a very, very colorful day. Thank you for sticking with me. Sorry that I was struggling. Yeah, please subscribe if you haven't already. I promise some days are better than others. And until then,